all this new stuff like this Magic Leap, these headsets, all these different things that we're doing. I think we're in the middle of this, so it's not registering. It's how fucking ridiculous it is and how insane it is. I think we're just so caught up in the frothy waves of how crazy all this new shit is that we're not really paying attention enough. This is happening way quicker than I thought it was going to.
Think we have flying cars by now, though?
No, it's going to be robots. Those Boston Dynamic backflipping gymnastics robots going to win the Olympics.
Other than proving they can do it, is there any benefit in a robot being able to do a backflip?
Dude, could you imagine? There's no benefit.
All right.
Just to look cool.
I just wanted to check.
No, not at all. Could you imagine if the first robot enters into the Olympics? And then people are like, hey, what the fuck? You can't do that. Like, no. And we gave him all the strengths of a regular person, 100%, no more, no less. And he has feelings too. So let him in there and don't be robot phobic.
It goes back to my one question. Which gender are the robots or the AI?
Female, so the trainers can molest them.
Yeah. No, you know what it is? They're the first neutral gender people, and they're so much happier. There's neutral gender. Nobody cares about gender. Just be nice. That's all they care about. There's no boy, girl. They figured out a way to get past that with that CRISPR shit. That's what it is.
Have you seen that new sex robot? You should get that for the studio.
Oh, all right, Brian.
Now, have you seen it? You can order it now.
But you don't want the first models, man.
It's funnier
like,
that way.
It's like one of them sharper image massage things. It breaks your discs. They don't break your discs.
I think it would be funny to have the first version now.
I had early version before they had massage chairs. They used to have this. Actually, I guess they might have had massage chairs at the same time, but they had this thing that you would grab a hold of. It had like handles on the side, and it did like shiatsu. Remember that thing? It was like little metal knuckles that would dig into your neck. It's like, this is amazing. But when I was doing it, I was like, how is this? Someone's gonna get hurt. Like, he gets like some little old lady, and you force that fucking thing on their neck. Like, yo, be careful with this thing. This thing's got some kick to it. The best thing I ever found for that kind of shit is Thai massage. You ever go get a Thai massage and they stand on you and stretch you out? Yeah. That's the shit.
Yeah.
That's better than any machine. There's something about a person just doing it, like getting in there with their elbow, is so much better than any machine.
Yeah, I have this girl I go to, and she has like the handles where she holds on to, and she's just digging her knee in your back. And I always say medium, and it hurts like hell. I can't even imagine the hard one.
Thais have so many things nailed. They figured out the best form of kickboxing. You know, Thai boxing changed everything. It's weird. This one small place figured out the way to do it was to kick people's legs. And you know how they figured it out, man? Gambling. Gambling made it profitable to have fights all the time because people loved to gamble. So they'd have all these people fighting. And Thais, they even altered their style to accommodate the gambling. Like the first round, they would go real slow because they wanted everybody to place their bets. So they would just take it slow, and everybody knew the fight didn't really begin to the second or the third round. So it wasn't like American fighting where you would have like a Mike Tyson who'd be cherished for knocking people out very quickly. Like there would be over-under bets. Is Tony Tubbs going to last the first 3 minutes of the fight? You know, is Michael Spinks going to last the first 3? Like world-class fighters. Dude. Imagine getting hit by Mike Tyson when he was 20 years old. Imagine how horrible that would be. He was at the fights this past weekend. I said hi to him. Hi, Mike.
That's so weird.
It's amazing. He's still a tank, too, dude.
Yeah.
Terrifying looking person. Like, there's a video of him hitting the bag. He's like 51 years old or something like that. Hitting the heavy bag, and you're like, oh, okay, he could still fuck you up. 100%. Like, in terms of, like, retired heavyweight champions, there was a trend that existed, you know, where someone would retire and then they would, you know, they wouldn't keep their form. They would get heavy. And that happened with Mike. He got like very heavy. Look at this.
49-year-old Tyson.
49. So this is like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck all this. Give me some volume. Dude, fuck that. Dude, 49-year-old Mike Tyson will put you to sleep. 100%. And when you're around him, you realize he's just.
Can't believe they put that on there.
Who is that?
The rapper, Meek Mill.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, Meek.
Yeah.
See, I blame his trainers right there.
Wow.
If I was the guy holding the camera, I'd be like, stop it. Okay, first of all, we got to straighten this whole thing out before you start hitting hard. You gotta move. Here, look at all this. This might be just a personal trainer, not a boxing person, but I'm looking in the background, and I feel like I see boxing and stuff on the wall. Play that video. Young Mike Tyson with Customato. Oh, my God. You want to change the way you feel about physics? Customato was old and dying. He was a really old guy, but he had just this deep knowledge of psychology and boxing. And he trained this unbelievably fast and powerful, talented kid who had massive hunger for success. The whole story of Mike Tyson a lot is wrapped up in the story of Customato, who had been around forever. And this is his last and greatest pupil, and Mike knew it. Mike knew it while it was happening. And by the time he won the heavyweight championship, Customato had already died. Oh. But he dedicated it all to him. There was nobody like him. And, people they say, oh, but he never fought Ali, and he never fought these guys. His era, people weren't as good. Maybe, but everybody in his era, he fucked up. All of them up until Spinks. Or excuse me, until Hendricks.
Buster.
No, well, Buster, yeah. Buster was the first one to beat him, but I meant Holyfield.
Yeah.
That's how fucked up I am. I said Hendricks. I was trying to remember what the fight was. When Holyfield beat Tyson those 2 fights in a row, that was big. And when Tyson bit his ear, that was big. That was when you realize he's not the same guy he was.
We both lived in Columbus when Buster Douglas knocked him out. That was a crazy. He became the big fucking hero. No one knew who he was really. I feel like
yeah,
when I was young, and then he was supposed to take over the east side of the city. He was going to change everything, have a big giant boxing gym, and never happened.
You know the story of Buster Douglas? It's an amazing story. His mom died. His mom died when he was in training for the fight.
Oh, really?
And all of his life, he had kind of been really talented as a boxer, but hadn't really completely dedicated himself to it. So when his mom died, he went completely insane in the gym in preparation for Tyson. And then when he came out there, it was like 2 people that had the exact opposite things happen to them. For Tyson, he had just been smashing everybody for so long. He was so good and so scary. He would win fights before they would even start. It would just be a matter of whether or not you were going to make it out of the first round sometimes. He was just smashing people. But for Buster Douglas, it was he had some good fights and some bad fights, and he wasn't completely consistent, but he was talented. But then when his mom died, it was right when the time when Tyson was, just overconfident. He was a 46-1 underdog, I think. Is that what it was?
I think so.
It was marketed as Tyson is back fight, which I didn't.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tyson is back. I don't remember that. What were the odds? Because I think it was one of the craziest odds of someone who won a fight.
42-1, it says. Right
42-1 is a lot. That means you have to be a total sucker to bet on Buster Douglas. But I'll take your money, stupid. Yeah, I'll give you $4,200 if you give me 100. It's they're so confident that Tyson's going to beat him. They're willing to bet 42 times whatever you're going to put up. That to me is always. I think bets. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think bets should be I think actually, I take it back. I think you should be able to do whatever you want. But I think the real bet should be, who do you think is going to win? Let's make it real clear. Who's going to win? If you say, will Michael Spinks make it out of the first round? All right, now we're getting weird. Because this is some shit you might be able to affect. Maybe you might be able to talk to Michael. Mike, there's a lot of money in this fight. But there's even more if we can get to the second round. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I think the last bet I hit like that was Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
KO in the second round, specifically picked that.
That's very important to protect against that kind of influence because that shit's real.
my thoughts at all. 'Cause you're a hiccup.